Did I miss the Vevictus again?
Yes, you did.
Son of a bitch.
I stayed quiet this time.
Barrier, curious resonating effect on the Reaver.
It makes me incredibly sad, but the Vevictus does in fact return. He sort of whispers it to the person he kills, which is kind of fucking amazing. But
yeah, that's the last thing you hear before you die.
let me whisper suffering to the conquered in your ear, gently. So this room will look really familiar. There's a lot of sort of re-inspired architecture in this area. Oh, and this is great. You can actually both hit and push people into flames. And each other while they're on fire.
That was great how they were just both dancing around.
But yeah, this is actually the room where Raziel sort of committed seppuku and suicide all in the same swift motion.
Only it takes a special kind of person to commit seppuku suicide.
On two different people.
And yourself.
Yeah.
What?
This door had been equipped with a singular lock, requiring an unusual key. Somehow, I would find it.
Unusual in the sense that it's as big as I am? I would agree with you.
I have to go on a fetch quest now.
Well, that would have been just much less impressive if he'd said it that way, so, no.
Oh, it would have been honest.
It's true.
Then again, since when have we ever trusted Kane, right?
That's the good thing, is Kane actually never really lies. He may be a dick, but he doesn't really lie to you.
Yeah. Yeah, as he said earlier, I would say the same, but it would be a lie.
So here's some new stuff. TK can be used in a focus manner to destroy all sorts of parts of the environments to get through the level, I guess. Here's also another secret coming up here. Not really secret, but it's a very missed TK rune, considering the fact that most people don't realize you're going to run through this section.
Also, I like how you can grab guys and pull them towards you, which is something that you don't see. You only see once in the entire series before Defiance, which is that one cutscene at the beginning of Soul Reaver 2.
I don't actually remember that.
Yeah, he uses telekinesis and he grabs Raziel and pulls him toward him, and then does like that little energy.
Oh, that's right.
Force field.
Yeah.
Thing.
That's great. No, I really enjoy Kane from the future. He's got a great set of powers. He's really fun to play with, and he's this must be the reason why they give him all the combat sections later on. But he's just fun to beat the hell out of everything with.
This is the Kane everyone wanted to play as until ever since Soul Reaver 1 came out.
Right, and this is the great disappointment that in Blood Omen 2 you did not play as this Kane.
The old bait and switch.
Haha, take that. This section is mostly a tutorial, but you'll see it actually does have its use, which is why I'm actually doing it. A lot of people will skip this, and in doing so, miss some important stoof.
Yeah, I haven't seen this much abuse of sandbags since Super Smash Bros. Melee.
God, I wish I could even recall that game at this point. It's been too long.
Also, I like how the decorative cape that Kane has kind of flows around and is really animated.
Yeah, I really enjoy the animations they gave to his character. Even his hair sort of flails around, even though it clips a lot into himself.
Well, so does the cape, but that's you can only ask for so much.
Yeah, that is neither here nor there.
The good news is that this is not Blood Omen 2.
So finally, they make us sort of do everything all together on this final one without any hints. And sadly, you can't combo these two moves. You have to do them separately, but whatever.
Yeah. So it's good to finally get to Defiance. I actually finished this game.
That's good.
I didn't.
Glad you didn't wimp out on it, like, you know, an hour from the end.
Well, you know, some games, they just, some games when they're just so glitchy, You just get to a certain level of frustration, and it's like, yeah, I know in 6 years someone will play this on the internet.
I like that I gave you crap about it and then, like, was screaming bloody murder death by the end of that exact same episode. The only difference is I didn't stop playing because I knew I was recording it.
Yeah, I was tempted not to come back and do Defiance, but what can I say? I'm a glutton for punishment. I really liked how you handed my 20-year-old ass to me.
Hey, no problem, man. Anytime your 20-year-old self needs to be put back in his place, let me know.
Be sure to give you that flux capacitor.
Thanks. You have no idea how hard it is not to scream 1.21 gigawatts right then, but I restrained myself.
Oh, I appreciate that. We'll wait until we get, like, to an elemental room that's actually thematic with that.
Sure. So, by the way, this section requires at least 4 different control movements on the control stick just to get through. It is literally opposite directions. Push forward, walk across the bridge, switch. Oh god, you better move quick or you're gonna fall in the water.
Yeah, that was very seamless, though. Very good expert camera control.
Yeah, it definitely took practice. I just love the combat in this game.
Yeah, I also like how you're beating the snot out of the same guys from the end of Soul Reaver 2. Like, they kept the designs and the weapons pretty consistent.
Which is really good. That's, yeah, if they had actually, like, completely messed up the Seraphim, it would be pretty weird. But, which, you know, what can I say? They definitely did it with Blood Omen 2, so it's not like it wasn't an impossibility. That's Kane's powered-up Soul Reaver move, his Blood Reaver, I guess. It's not really a Soul Reaver. But that's the move for when you have the charge. It does a huge blast of damage, and it's pretty powerful.
The charged-up Reaver.
Oh, that was easy.
Sucks to be me!
There we go.
And me!
I love that sound effect. They did a really good job with trailing it out.
Yeah. Actually, the scream jumped from one headphone to the other when you changed doors.
This right here is Cadaverous Laceration. It's actually a, just sort of a flurry of attacks. I tried to do it in the air there, but it didn't quite work. So we'll have to deal with that later.
Also, I like how he finishes people off with the Reaver.
Yeah, thankfully that's controllable, because you certainly don't want to do it all the time, but it's pretty awesome.
Right.
And I love the fact that he'll do his little laugh, or yell Ve Victus at him, or whisper Ve Victus at him, like we said. It's a nice touch.
It's also nice that whenever you finish someone off with the Reaver, you don't get punished for it like in Soul Reaver 2.
Yes, definitely. It's great that that doesn't happen for either Kane or Raziel, in fact.
It's just... we're gonna punish you for using one of the core mechanics of the game.
Or one of the sole reasons I'm even playing the game.
Right.
Alright, so here's the first time we really get to see why I hate jumping so much. In here's some destructible stuff. No real point, there's nothing in any of that. It's not like there's items in this game. This part is kind of what the jump ability from Blood Omen 2 turned into in Defiance. You don't really get control over where you're going. There's some minor spots where you can choose 1 or 2 areas, but it's not much. But this is this is why jumping sucks in Defiance. When you don't have control of your camera, it's incredibly hard to judge distances.
I like that loading screen, though.
The "you failed" loading screen?
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty good looking. It almost rewards you for dying.
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh.
It is very cool looking, but I'm not going to say it rewards you for dying.
I said almost.
You can see how careful I'm being now, simply due to the fact that jumping is just redonkulous. Here's our final health upgrade. When we grab this, we will immediately get a new bar, or a longer bar.
It is a little unfair, I have to admit, considering that looks like shallow water.
Oh yeah.
I could understand being damaged by that, but an instant death seems a little cheap.
Oh, and TK switches aren't totally gone, FYI.
Yeah, but they're not in every room either.